Or Buckingham Palace. Let's head into it. The Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the residence and administrative seat of the monarch of the United Kingdom in London. The palace is often at the center of state occasions and royal hospitality, located in the city of Westminster. At times of national rejoicing and mourning, it has been a focal point for the British people. The building at the core of today's palace was originally known as Buckingham House, a large townhouse built for the Duke of Buckingham in 1703 on a site that had been in private ownership for at least 150 years. It was purchased as a private residence for Queen Charlotte by King George III in 1761 and became known as the Queen's House. It was enlarged during the 19th century, primarily by the architects John Nash and Edward Bloor, who built 3 wings around a central courtyard. On the accession of Queen Victoria in 1837, Buckingham Palace became the British monarch's London residence. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the last major structural additions were made, including the East Front, which includes the well-known balcony on which the British royal family traditionally congregates to greet crowds. During the Second World War, a German bomb destroyed the palace chapel. The Queen's Gallery was constructed on the site and opened to the public in 1962 to exhibit works of art from the royal collection. On Sir Charles Long's advice, the original early 19th century interior designs, many of which survive, include the widespread use of brightly colored scagliola and blue and pink lapis. In a Belle Epic cream and gold color scheme, King Edward VII oversaw a partial redecoration. Many smaller reception rooms are furnished with furnishing and fittings brought from the Royal Pavilion at Brighton and from Charlton House in the Chinese Regency style. The palace has 775 rooms, and the garden is London's biggest private garden. The state rooms, used for official and state entertainment, are open to the public for most of August and September each year, and in winter and spring on certain days. Interior. The front of the palace is 355 feet, 108 meters, across, 390 feet, 120 meters, deep, and 80 feet, 24 meters, high, and contains floor space of over 830,000 square feet, 77,000 meters. There are 775 rooms, including 188 bedrooms for employees, 92 offices, 78 bathrooms, and 52 master bedrooms, and 19 staterooms. A post office, cinema, swimming pool, doctor's surgery, and jeweler's workshop are also available. The piano noble behind the west-facing garden facade at the rear of the palace contains the main rooms. The center of this ornate suite of state rooms is the music room, the dominant feature of the facade being its large bow. The music room is flanked by the blue and white drawing rooms. The picture gallery, which is top lit and 55 yards, 50 meters long, is at the center of the suite, serving as a corridor linking the staterooms. Numerous works, including some by Rembrandt, Van Dyck, Rubens, and Vermeer, are hung in the gallery. The throne room and the green drawing room are other rooms leading from the picture gallery. The green drawing room serves as a huge anteroom to the throne room, and from the guard room at the top of the grand staircase, it is part of the ceremonial route to the throne. The guard room includes statues of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert in white marble, in Roman costume, set in a tribune lined with tapestries. These are very formal rooms only used for ceremonial and official entertainment, but they are open every summer to the public. The less important semi-state apartments are directly underneath the state apartments. These rooms, which open from the marble hall, are used for less formal entertainment, such as luncheon parties and private audiences. Some of the rooms are named and decorated for specific visitors, such as the Room of 1844, decorated that year for Tsar Nicholas I of Russia's state visit, and the Room of 1855, in honor of Emperor Napoleon III of France's visit. The Beau Room is at the center of this suite, through which thousands of guests go to the Queen's garden parties annually. A smaller suite of rooms in the north wing is used by the Queen and Prince Philip in investitures. In the ballroom of the palace, built in 1854, investigations that include the conferring of knighthoods by dubbing with a sword and other awards take place. It is the largest room in the palace, measuring 120 feet, 36.6 meters long, and 60 feet, 18 meters wide, and 45 feet, 13.5 meters high. In terms of importance and use, it has replaced the throne room. The Queen stands under a giant, domed velvet canopy on the throne dais during investitures, known as a shamayana, or a baldachin, which was used in 1911 at the Delhi Durbar. As award recipients approach the Queen and receive their honors, watched by their families and friends, a military band plays in the musician galleries. State banquets. The ballroom also hosts state banquets. These formal dinners are held on the first evening of a foreign head of state visit. On these occasions, the dining table is laid with the grand service, a silver gilt plate collection made in 1811 for the Prince of Wales, later George IV, for up to 170 guests in formal white tie and decorations including tiaras. Every November, when the Queen entertains members of the diplomatic corps, the largest and most formal reception at Buckingham Palace takes place. All state rooms are in use on this great occasion, as the royal family proceeds through them, beginning at the great northern doors of the picture gallery. All the large double mirror doors, reflecting the numerous crystal chandeliers and sconces, are open, as Nash had envisaged, creating a deliberate optical illusion of space and light. Other ceremonies and functions. The 1844 room hosts smaller ceremonies, such as the reception of new ambassadors. The Queen also holds small lunch parties here, and the Privy Council often holds meetings. In the curved and domed music room or the state dining room, larger lunch parties often occur. Royal christenings have sometimes taken place in the music room since the bombing of the Palace Chapel in World War II. The first 3 children of the Queen were all baptized there. The yeomen of the guard, in their historic uniforms, and other court officers such as Lord Chamberlain will attend the ceremonies on all formal occasions. What do you think about the Buckingham Palace? Do you love its interior? Let us know in the comments section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.